Hey, what's up, guys? So today I want to talk about this little indie movie that just made it to theaters called Avatar: The Way of Water. I saw it last night, and I'm gonna be honest, I was not looking forward to viewing it really. I had no problem with Avatar 1. It's a movie. I don't know, like it's just not really my cup of tea. I don't usually like huge blockbuster movies like that. Avatar's just had this space in my mind where I kind of just associate it with like people saying that it's their favorite movie. To me, it's just like that default favorite movie people have when people don't really watch a lot of movies and you ask them and they're like, oh, Avatar's my favorite movie, and then you say name one scene in Avatar and they're like they like connect their ponytails and yep, they're doing that. But anyway, I went and saw Avatar 2, went and saw it in 4D, which was honestly, I'm gonna say, I think I wouldn't have really liked the movie that much if I didn't watch it in 4D. It's the first time I've gone to a 4D showing. I didn't even know any of the theaters around me had that, but I have to say, I totally recommend, if you're seeing this movie, it should be mandatory to watch this in 4D, because you can tell some of the scenes, like the whole purpose of them is just to be like cool and immersive and pretty, and like you're supposed to feel like you're on this cool adventure in this other world. And I don't think I really would have like felt that as much personally if I wasn't being jostled around in my chair, being punched in the back constantly. It's pretty sick. Kind of felt like a huge Universal Studios ride to me, and I loved it. That made the 3 hours go by super fast. Other than that though, the movie itself, I don't know, I think my perception skewed because I saw it in 4D, but like this movie made me a lot more interested in the Avatar universe than the first one, because before seeing this I was like, it should have ended at Avatar 1. Like that was a good standalone story. But after seeing this one, this movie isn't as much of a standalone movie. Like you have to see the first one to really understand what's going on in this one. It felt like a movie you're supposed to see in the theaters again. Like it's a theater movie, taking advantage of how it feels to be in a theater and transported to this other world. As a story and like writing, it's not like an amazing work of art, you know? As a movie, it's not the best movie I've ever seen by far, but as an experience, I would call it an experience more than a movie. It was amazing. I'm not going to go into spoilers in this video. I'm going to keep it pretty short. I just wanted to get my thoughts on it out there because I was pleasantly surprised with how much I enjoyed it. I thought I'd be bored because with the first one, it was like, it was cool, but it was more of like a show of the technology and I wasn't that into the story or anything. Like it was a bit too sappy for me. But this one, like the visuals were amazing. By far the best CGI I've seen in my life, but the story itself, I think was crafted a lot better. Some of the characters kind of were for me, especially like I forgot her name, but Sigourney Weaver's daughter. It was kind of uncanny for me that she was voiced by Sigourney Weaver and kind of just had like the same face but younger of Sigourney Weaver. Kind of weirded me out the whole time, but that might have just been a me thing. A lot of family stuff in this movie I didn't think I would be that interested in, but I think the characters, they're kind of pretty surface level and you can see where there's going to be these big climaxes. This character is going to go through this story arc, and then this character is obviously going to go through this story arc. Very obvious sometimes where the story is going to go, but I'm okay with it. At the end of the day, James Cameron makes movies. I don't know if that statement makes sense, but like James Cameron makes movies. Do you think of a movie? James Cameron. Avatar, Titanic. He's good at that like standard enjoyable action blockbuster. I think the first one was a lot better as a movie. This one as an experience, I definitely think you have to see this in 4D, at least 3D maybe, but I think the 4D experience was insane. One of the best movie theater experiences of my life. Oh, also, man, what's with people clapping in the theaters? We gotta talk about that. It's weird. Something happened that I thought was not even one of the most climactic parts of the movie, and then people clapped. Like the whole theater started clapping, and I was like, it's a movie, guys. It's a movie. They don't know you're clapping. So cringy to me. I don't like, hey, do your thing. It's not hurting anybody. Happens a lot in Marvel movies. Anyway, that's my overall thoughts on Avatar: The Way of Water. It got me more invested in the universe, and I'm definitely a lot more excited for the rest of the Avatar movies now. I think a lot of people, including myself, were harping on this release being like, nobody asked for another Avatar. But after seeing this, it's clear that there's like a vision for the Avatar universe. So I will say I'm no longer an Avatar hater. Was kind of a hater before, and I don't think this is the best movie ever, but I think it's definitely a really cool experience for the theater. Definitely, if you're gonna see this movie and you're like, 4D is too expensive, or if there's no 4D around you, just don't see the movie or travel to where there is a 4D showing. It's definitely worth the extra money. If you see that ticket price and you're like, my God, it's worth it. Do it for Avatar. Any other movie, skip out. You don't need it. But for Avatar, do it. That's it, guys. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. And if you really liked the video, hit that subscribe button. I'll see ya. Bye.